peeps, we are once again in North Conway. I know I brought you here a couple times, but look at this white stuff behind me. It is a beautiful day. We are on an adventure. Just look at this. We drove through a winter wonderland to get here. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's freezing cold, you guys. Freezing. Like, I have 2 pairs of pants on, freezing. But it's beautiful. We are on our Christmas quest today, continuing the theme of fun, New Englandy things to do during the holidays, and we thought this would be a great place to go, starting with an awesome place we're going to go into right now. All right, we are at the Christmas Loft, one of the best Christmas stores I've ever been in. It's been a while since I've been in here, but thought it'd be a good place to visit.
Oh, hello.
Merry Christmas! Welcome to the Christmas Loft. My name is Bessie. What's yours?
That history
Will you say
chick.
hello to my friend Stumpy? the
Hi,
oak
Stumpy.
tree?
Hi, Stumpy.
Stumpy. It's very nice to meet you. Please come in and take a stroll through our village.
Thanks, Stumpy. I think I will.
Oh,
Oh, a song.
That sounds like fun. Won't you sing along?
Maybe.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to
This place is huge, and they have something for everybody. Like, maybe you need a water cooler. Oh, that is not water. Ruh-roh. That, you know, it's weird because this place usually there's like no one here, but owing to the fact that Christmas is coming, super busy today. So, not as easy to look or film, but we'll get it done. It's pretty cool. You know what the good thing is about Bumbles? Do you know?
They always bounce.
Yes! My kid, the genius. Bumbles bounce. Have a tattoo shop. Ooh, so tough. A good Christmas village. You're so pretty. But you could drive around here in North Conway and I'm telling you, this is what it looks like. For real. They've got Disneyland's Haunted Mansion, which right about now is going la 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 la. But this is kind of the classic, though I don't know, there's spider webs and pumpkins, that's weird. It's not quite, doesn't quite look, does that quite look right to you?
I don't know.
It's like half Spoopy Mansion?
Yeah.
The giant village yet, wait till you guys see that. Speaking of na Ghostbusters and a bunch of spoopy ones, like these things. It'd be cool to do like a colonial themed tree with those lanterns. That basically awesome. Does a giant loop, and then in the center is this amazing place. Very old school, nostalgic. Always kind of reminds me of like Knott's Berry Farm or something like that. Very themed out. But the line to check out here, I'm kind of glad I didn't find anything because the line to check out is insane. I would actually suggest to you guys that if you come up here, come in the off season, enjoy yourself, and don't come in the weeks right before Christmas. 'Tis the season, 'tis the reason, right here. The reason for every season though, actually. But yeah. The first time we came here, Kay and I were the only ones in here. I think it was during the summer. And it's before we lived here. We came in here, we were like, whoa! But it was extra magical because we were the only ones. But I mean, we are indoors and it looks like we're outdoors. So again, very themed out, a la something out of like Knott's Berry Farm or Epcot or something like that. Very nostalgic. Do you guys remember when we were younger or when you were younger? Definitely when I was younger. And malls had amazing Santa Claus like visit displays, or what's the word I'm looking for? Like amazing Christmas setups for their Santa visits. Like I used to visit my grandparents in Maryland in the DC area, and there was a mall still there, still thriving, called the Columbia Mall. Great mall. But when I was a kid, their Santa, like they would kind of decorate like this, like with the snow and big, like a village, and there was a train you could ride that went all around, and then you would meet Santa, and there was like treats. It was amazing. They don't do stuff like that anymore. Portland, Oregon too, when my kids were growing up, they had a monorail train inside of the Macy's downtown, which that downtown is like completely gone and messed up due to riots and crime and filth, but I digress. They did like such amazing things for the holidays back in the day, even in malls, and now not so much anymore that I've seen. Do you guys live anywhere that still does anything like that? Or have you ever seen a Christmas store like this? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to know. I think it's becoming more and more of a rarity. It's a replica of the North Conway train station, which we'll go take a look at the real one in a minute, but yeah, actually everything in here is representative of the area, which is so stinking cool. Merry Christmas! Speaking of Portland, Oregon, there's also Alpenrose Dairy used to do an amazing, I think it was called like Christmas at Alpenrose. They had kind of a similar thing like this with an indoor walkthrough, cookies, a theater. You could go watch actually really good musicals and plays during the season. They had like activities for the kids and Santa Claus and stuff, and that's the only other thing that I've seen, but that sadly closed down a couple years. So this place going strong and holding on to a bit of old school Christmas fun and nostalgia. This here keeping in theme with what it feels like outside. I think we're gonna venture back out into the Frozen Wonderland and go do some more stuff with you guys and take a look at North Conway during Christmas time. I think we're gonna head on over downtown and walk around, and we'll look at the trains. Who doesn't love a classic train station and trains? Like so beautiful with the snow in a picture perfect town. Come on, you guys, this is amazing. And they have a lot of different kinds of trains, as you can see. I am nowhere near a train expert. I know people that are. I am not, but I can appreciate them. And I almost slipped and died, so that was fun. Yeah, snowplow. Everything I know about trains I learned from Thomas the Tank Engine, okay? When our oldest was little, he was obsessed with Thomas. We had to go to Day Out with Thomas on Hood River, Oregon, when we lived in Washington. And I watched copious amounts of Thomas cartoons and movies. Very classic. And right now they're doing a couple different things for the ride options. I know you can take like a half-hour Christmas train ride with Santa Claus that has like cookies and things like that, more geared towards kids, and then you can also do like a 1-hour scenic tour. Alexander Graham Bell and his assistant, Mr. Watson, made many tests of their newly invented telephone under actual operating conditions. On December 3rd, 1876, the first long-distance conversation was attempted when Bell and Watson tried to converse over the telegram wires of the Eastern Railroad between Boston and North Conway. So the first long-distance telephone call made right here in New Hampshire, in the White Mountains. And they use all these. They do a lot of different, you can see there's like a food station in there. They do a lot of different types of excursions. We always talk about doing one during leaf peeping season, but then it just never works out. Either they're booked up or timing doesn't work out with our schedule or something with the weather. But one of these years it would be fun. I will say though that these rides are very expensive. Especially this one here that has the bubble top. You can sit up top so you have a view like when the snow is falling, or of the fall foliage, and those cars, they're heated and air conditioned. They have more plush seating and the view, and they're costly. Like, it would be very expensive for our family of four to do something like this. But maybe one day. At the main street here in the park with the train station, you can see just how lovely North Conway is. I guess that's why we keep coming back time and time again in all seasons. Oh, 5 and dime now. Classic, classic. This is truly like an old school, little bit of everything, could find anything here type of place. It's neato.
Look at that old security camera.
What?
Right there.
Oh my gosh, that is.
Thing is ancient.
That's funny. Lots of books. Ooh, Revolutionary War. Come to Mama. I have a couple. I wait to go in Zeb's, so if you want to see Zeb's, go back. I'll put a link to that video where we go in Zeb's. But yeah, that was the day that it was. I mean, it's always kind of busy, but it's like crazy today. I guess everyone is taking in the Christmassy North Conway vibes. We are at Levitt's Country Bakery in North Conway. Who would ever think that this fun, bright, beautiful mural on top of their building of baked goods would be controversial? Well, these poor folks are having a really hard time, and it is going to the state Supreme Court because the city, I believe, or county says that that is a billboard type of advertisement, which is against the rules here. And they are saying it is art. It was made by some local high school students for the building. And to me, I agree, it is art. It's lovely. It has nothing to do with the billboard. It's not garish or ugly. It's not an eyesore. It doesn't cause any problems. So they should leave it alone. This is the live for your die state, you guys. We're in New Hampshire. Like, come on. Let the people have pretty baked goods above their building. So we're going to go in. We're going to get some things, some road trip snacks. This place is awesome. They've been here forever and have consistently been voted in the top 5. I think last year they won top donuts in the whole state, and super yummy. There's probably not gonna be a lot left, but see what we can do. All right, inside the New England Ski Museum. This is an awesome spot. It's a free museum right here in the center of North Conway. I've been in here a few times. Really cool, talking about, you know, just like it says, the history of skiing in New England, dealing with civilian and military equipment, all kinds of things like that. The whole idea and concept of skiing scares the crap out of me. Like, with my vertigo and problem with heights and depth perception, like, there's no way. I am not. I've done sledding, like on the saucers and things like that. That is as far as I will go. The idea of skiing or snowboarding, terrifying. It's fun to watch. I think it's cool. I get the appeal. I could see where it'd be relaxing being on the snow. All of that, I get it as a means of going from place to place, or as a sport. And how it was used militarily in the mountains, even during World War II. But me personally, just for fun. So obviously mountain safety and skiing safety, very important in areas like this where skiing is very popular. And this kind of talks about, you know, the ski patrol and other folks who are involved in maintaining a level of safety and protocol on the mountains and resorts around the area. And this is what our younger son loves to come in here and look at, information on the 10th Mountain Division and their heroic struggle, battle, and victories, particularly during World War II, and what they did accomplish in the Italian Alps. And look at this. Here is a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, apparently 86th Mountain Infantry Regiment, belonging to Technical Sergeant Thomas B. Boyd of Company A. Hats off to Thomas. Of course, they're going to tell a little bit about the Olympics, and Bodie Miller, who was a New Hampshire native, and here is his suit. So the museum is really just comprised of this one room, but recommend a visit for sure. Again, it's free, it's warm, It's got information, especially if you're like me and are not an expert by any means. You can come here and learn something so that you're not a moron. And why not learn something? An actual Wildcat Mountain gondola. So Kay and I went and did a gondola ride up in Lincoln a couple years ago after the Highland Games, and I was a brave little toaster. I did it. Now they are enclosed and quite large. Like, you have walls on the side of you, which for me a lot of it is like depth perception and open space type issue. So as long as I have that, I'm pretty good. I was good to go. It was really pretty and worth it. Still a little scary, especially when you come down fast at the end of the hill, but it was worth it and fun. I'm glad I did it. We should do it again. There's a few of those around here and you get a really good view. So another fun thing you can do if you visit New England and check out any of the ski resorts. One last look at the museum. Head out.
From 1965.
That looks kind of fun, actually. For some reason, not as scary. No, it's probably
I think
scary.
you can do it.
No, I'm sure.
Go for
I'm
it.
sure I couldn't. I'm sure it's scary. She was saying that this museum has only been here since 2018, so it's pretty new. Here's the fire station. And the train station. Lots of families getting ready to take a ride with Santa Claus. It's fun. I think those rides are cheaper. They're not like the $1,000 it would cost us to do the 4-hour leaf peeping excursion that I've looked at. But I'm not interested in, for me, I'm beyond that. I'm not into like the germs and the crowds, and I don't have little kids anymore, so, but I could see why families come here and do this. Lots of happy people getting ready to make some Christmas memories. I do it like Patrick Henry. I know no way of judging the future by the past. I'm freezing. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Back scratcher.
Adam the Woo just have hot chestnuts?
Yeah, did he like them?
He did.
Did you say it was uncomfortable?
Yeah.
This child looks very surprised or disturbed, or like he's choking. You guys be the judge.